Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, as we take a live look outside over Boulder and the Pearl Street Mall. The lights are up. It's officially holiday season. Officially, for most people, acceptable to have those lights out, although I support it. Some people do it the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
Whatever feels right.
Some people, never stop celebrating.
There you go,
right?
year-round.
Holidays year-round for you. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Jordan and Erica with you to start your day off, hopefully on the right note. We're going to get the check of your forecast now with Ed. Ed, we're going to see some changes today.
Yeah, the weather will finally fit the season.
Yeah, that's right.
68 degrees yesterday, 51 is the normal high for this time of year. So we are going to be much cooler today and then much cooler tomorrow. And we don't get out of the teens in some of the overnight lows. It's going to be really chilly around here, an Arctic blast along with some snow. So look at what we have right now. 33 degrees in Denver. You see teens, 20s, 30s pretty much across the state right now. We do have a winter weather advisory for Denver from 8 p.m. tonight to 5 a.m. on Saturday. Cloudy skies today. Snow develops late, 42 the high. Then look at this, just 24 tomorrow. We'll see some snow off and on, just snow showers as the system begins to move out on Saturday, but still chilly with a high of 25. 37 on Sunday. Sunshine returns, and then we have 43 on Monday, 47 on Tuesday. We keep the sunny skies around.
Thank you so much. This morning, a home in Adams County is still a crime scene. The sheriff's office tells us 3 people died in the home in a suspected murder-suicide. They initially told us 4 people died. You're looking at the home where the shooting happened. 3 men were found inside with gunshot wounds. One appears to have been self-inflicted, according to a spokesperson for Adams County. As of right now, investigators say they still have a lot of questions, one of which when the shooting took place.
We don't have any surviving witnesses to help paint that picture, so our investigators are doing a really good job of obtaining as much data as they can, because this type of investigation is going to turn more into a evidence and factual based investigation instead of more of a first person account of dealing with witnesses.
That home will remain a crime scene over the next few days until autopsy reports come back. They want to make sure it all matches up with the investigation. If for some reason it does not, keeping it an active crime scene allows investigators to go back inside and collect more evidence.
Denver police are still searching for the driver responsible for hitting and killing someone on their moped over the weekend. This happened early Saturday morning near Grove Street and Spear Boulevard in the Highlands neighborhood. Nick Cordova was hit and killed riding home on a moped from working a shift at Blue Pan Pizza. Police say the other driver, who was in a white SUV, took off. Giles Flanagan is co-owner of the restaurant and says that Nick was a one-of-a-kind person with a very gracious and a very big heart. Employees have printed out flyers trying to help find the person responsible.
Things will not be the same without Nick. I think knowing that the person who killed our friend could be held accountable would probably provide us with some closure.
For anyone planning to visit any of the Blue Pan locations in the coming days, Flanagan asks that you give his staff some grace. They plan to honor Nick in some way in the near future.
The FBI is investigating a car explosion at the border between U.S. and Canada. New York's governor says there is no indication that it was a terrorist attack. The video is pretty crazy. Investigators say the vehicle was speeding before it crashed into a checkpoint at the Rainbow Bridge in Niagara Falls. The car caught fire and exploded. You see it right there. 2 people were killed inside the car. 1 Customs and Border Protection officer had minor injuries. Investigators say they did not find any explosives in the vehicle. This morning, operations at nearby border crossings and Buffalo's airport are all back to normal. The Rainbow Bridge, though, still closed. Law enforcement is still investigating.
Israel and Hamas are close to a deal for Hamas to release 50 hostages tomorrow at the earliest. Israel's national security director said it will not happen before then. Israel and Hamas have agreed to swap 50 women and children in Hamas custody for 150 Palestinian prisoners in Israel. A senior White House official says that 3 Americans will be freed, including a 3-year-old girl. The little girl's birthday is tomorrow.
She's turning 4. And to just imagine that she comes home and is with her family is our light right now.
Israel and Hamas have agreed to a 4-day pause in fighting as well, and talks call for a potentially extended ceasefire 1 day for every 10 hostages released by Hamas.
The cold, flu, and COVID season is ramping up, and COVID vaccination rates aren't as high as doctors would like. CDC data through mid-November shows roughly 15% of adults and 5% of children have gotten the latest COVID-19 vaccine. Right now, hospitalizations are on the rise. Hospitalization rates are lower than this time last year, but nearly 3 times higher than this summer's record low.
A new study finds that long-term use of ADHD medications can raise the risk of heart disease. The study was done by researchers in Sweden. They followed medical records of thousands of people with ADHD for years. Researchers found that heart disease risks were 23% higher overall for people who used ADHD meds for over 5 years. Doctors commonly prescribe stimulants to treat ADHD, which can raise blood pressure, making the heart work harder. Experts say that patients should know the risks, but treatment benefits outweigh them for many people.
Today is Thanksgiving, of course, and most of us look forward to the food, right? Well, our furry friends can get really sick from some table scraps. The American Kennel Club put out a list of foods that are toxic for your pets, both your cats and your dogs. Turkey bones, skin, gravy, ham, and stuffing are just a few of the things you'll want to avoid giving them. According to a pet insurance company, you could face a $1,400 vet bill if your dog chokes on a bone and it damages your pet's digestive system. We don't want that to happen. Now, there are some foods that they can eat. Turkey meat without skin or bones, sweet potatoes, plain pumpkin is always a good call. Not the pumpkin pie, though. Dog owners and cat owners still need to be mindful of how much they give their pets this holiday season.
Yeah, let's avoid any emergency visits to the vet or the hospital. We want everybody to have a safe holiday. Well, as many are getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner, volunteers with Disney World are preparing to hand out meals to those in need. 1,000 plates will be served at a homeless shelter in Orlando today. Preparations actually started about a week ago. And executive chef David Giroge, who's been doing this for over 2 decades now, explained it's not about cooking or hard work, it's about giving back and making some magic.
Many of our cast members and we ourselves are part of that community. So to be able to give back to the community in small ways and in sometimes significant ways, and just giving or creating a little bit more magic for our community around us.
Disney volunteers are set to deliver those meals today.
The need for food has doubled at a food pantry in Loveland. The nonprofit says it could use the community's help to keep up. The House of Neighborly Service says right now people are desperately trying to stay housed. Their food program offers a week's worth of groceries or 21 meals each month to people who need it. So far this year through September, the nonprofit says they've seen 13,800 individuals come through their pantry doors. Pre-COVID, that number was around 6,000 people. Cherry Hool is the executive director of the House of Neighborly Service. She says they're seeing an increase of young families struggling to get by, as well as unhoused youth and seniors.
Many of them are on fixed incomes, and their properties, if they go up by a couple $100s, they can't afford that. And so many of them are starting to live in their cars. We're seeing that trend, and it's breaking our hearts.
The House of Neighborly Service has several other services, including rent and utility assistance. They can also help connect people to housing. Aside from food and monetary donations, they're in need of clothing, especially coats. You can go to our website, 9news.com, for more information on resources and needs.
You can also help feed people in need through our 9 Cares Colorado Shares Drive. It's going on right now, and it runs through December 3rd. We are working with local food banks to raise money to help feed people in our area. You can scan this QR code to get to our donation page. We also have this information on our website, 9news.com, as well. Finally, you can donate whenever you shop at your local King Soopers. Just hit that roundup option whenever you are checking out.